Hey guys, it's Paul. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. This is a game that I have been playing for a few months now. It's called Hearthstone. It's by Blizzard Entertainment, the same people that make World of Warcraft and Heroes of the Storm. It's been out for a while, but I just discovered it, like I said, a few months ago. And I kind of wanted to just kind of share this new hobby of mine with you guys. The reason why is because I'm planning on doing some videos for our gaming channel, which we haven't posted anything new on in a long time. Drew and Casey were doing stuff on that, and they have taken a break. And so I decided I kind of wanted to start doing some Hearthstone videos, but I didn't want to do them on the toy channel, so I figured I would put them up on the gaming channel. So if you don't know what Hearthstone is, it is a collectible card game, but there's no actual cards. It's only digital. So like all these pictures you see here, these are all different cards. The way it works is you choose a class, a hero. Each hero is a different class. So like there's a mage, there's a hunter, there's a druid, a rogue, a warlock, a paladin, and a priest. And a shaman. And each hero has a different hero ability, and they have access to different cards. And as I'm just kind of flipping through my card binder here, you're getting to see my cards. Hearthstone is really cool because it's a completely free game to play. There are things you can buy for it, but almost everything that you can buy, you can earn by playing for free. The only two things that you can't get right now for free are the adventures of Naxxramas and Blackrock Mountain. Now, I have bought those two adventures, but that's the only money that I have spent on the game. Everything else you see here, I've earned just through playing the free game. And I don't play much, a couple matches a night maybe. And my collection's kind of small compared to a lot of other people, and I'm still learning this game. There's just a lot to learn, and it's insanely fun. It's really challenging. So if you like collectible card games like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, this is a really fun game to try out. It's available for PC, phones, and tablets. So, okay, now we're getting up towards like kind of the legendaries. So I got really lucky. I got Leroy Jenkins, who's a legendary, out of a pack. All right, so like these guys, Stalag and Emperor Thurison. I'm probably not pronouncing these things right. I got these guys. These guys came from different adventures. Like Stalag and his brother Farron came from the Naxxramas adventure. Emperor Thurison came from Blackrock Mountain. I got this legendary Mogor the Ogre out of a pack. That was kind of exciting. I got Ragnaros out of a pack also, but then like Kel'Thuzad, he came from Naxxramas. He's pretty powerful. And Nefarian came from Blackrock Mountain. He's really powerful too. So anyway, that's kind of my collection and my hobby. We'll be posting more of these kind of videos on Psdcgaming. There's going to be a link down in the description box to that. You can check that out. But just to kind of give you an example, here's some of the custom decks I have made. I have a priest deck, which I enjoy playing. It's kind of a control deck, and it's really slow. I have a mage deck, which is probably my most consistently powerful deck. We're going to give that one a try. I'll play ranked just to kind of show you what that's all about. And you'll get to see the gameplay if you haven't ever seen it. So I told you that by playing, you earn gold in the game, and then you can use that gold that you earn to do different things. You can actually use that gold to, you know what, I made a mistake. I told you that you can't get the adventures for free. You actually can. If you save up enough gold, you can buy the adventures. So I made a mistake there. Sorry about that. I chose to purchase them because the amount of gold that I was going to have to save up, at the time, I just wasn't earning very much gold. Well, that was an easy victory. My opponent conceded, like, as soon as they saw me. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, I didn't feel like saving up the gold necessary for, cool, I got a golden mirror image card for that victory. And there's 10 gold, which we were just talking about. I didn't feel like saving up 3,500 gold and like you decided to earn 10 gold. I didn't want to save up 10 gold to earn, or to pay for an adventure. So I just decided to purchase it. And for me, that was okay. But you don't have to. You can earn the gold and buy the adventures. And then you haven't spent any money. But something I do with my gold is I do the arenas, and I'm not very good at those, but they're a lot of fun to me. Or you could buy packs of cards, and each pack of cards has 5 random cards in it. You're guaranteed to get one rare or better card. So that's actually a lot of fun. All right, so here we go. Here's how the game starts off. You get a starting hand, and you can choose whether you want to keep or discard some of these things. I'm going to keep that starting hand. That's actually pretty good. So we're waiting for him to choose his starting hand. Now I can see it's kind of grayed out there, but you can see he's a warlock. I'm a mage. So this thing right here, this is the hero power. And this little 2 above it, that means it costs 2 mana to activate that. All these numbers up in the top here are how much mana it costs. So this is like a really good starting hand for me. So this guy costs 1 mana. That's what I'm going to do. Down here, it shows you how much mana you have. Each turn, you get 1 more mana to a maximum of 10. And you click the end turn button there when you're done. So something interesting to note is when it is not your turn, you can't do anything. You can't interact with the board at all. Now, I used to play Magic the Gathering a long time ago, but that's a game that during your opponent's turn, there are things you can do. So, okay. So because I played this mech, that gives this guy a buff. So we will go ahead and we're just going to attack his face. And there we go. So now it's his turn. Next turn, we're going to have 3 mana to work with. So my plan is to cast him and then cast him on the 4th turn, or him on the 4th turn, just depending on what the opponent casts. A better play may be to use this ring, which gives us an extra mana crystal, and play one of these 4-cost guys. All right, so yeah, what we are going to do is, okay, good. This is actually really good because we're going to be able to play him, buff him again, take out this guy, and we can use our ring and play him. And then that way we're still on curve. All right. All right, so next turn, we're going to have 4 mana crystals. My plan is to play the Shredder, but depending if he plays a creature that has higher health, I may play the Yeti. That may or may not be a mistake. Like I said, figuring out these choices and like what the best thing to do, that's the fun of this game. And I've watched a few people who do Hearthstone videos, and I really like those. And I'm just in awe of the decisions they make. They just always tend to make really good decisions. Okay, so this is actually like the best of all worlds. This card right here, it's the Goblin Blast Mage. If I have a mech, which that guy's a mech, when he comes into play, he is not only a 5/4 creature, he also does 4 damage randomly to my enemy. So I'm hoping that he's going to take out those imps that my opponent made. Yep, perfect. So we killed the 2 guys. I can attack with these. And I have that big creature on the board. You're probably hearing like squeaking noises. That's the chair that I'm sitting in. My office chair is getting old. I need to get a new one. All right. So this shield that's around this guy, that means that's a taunt. Meaning if I attack, I have to attack that. All right, so we're going to use this to attack. We're going to use that there. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to play this higher health minion. That may have been a mistake to do things that way, because if he has Hellfire, that's a card he may have. He can take out these 3 creatures. This guy will still be around, but I chose to play it that way in order to use the most of my mana, but I still had 1 extra mana crystal, so I didn't play that quite as efficiently as I could have. Maybe. Or I could have attacked his face for 10 points. That may have been the better way to go. Alright, so now I have 6 mana. I'm going to attack with all these guys. Typically, we have 4 extra mana. Typically, I would play this or play this, but next turn, we can do lethal damage. So what I'm really worried about is the card Hellfire, because Hellfire would clear almost the entire board if I played this. I would much rather him play Hellfire, have this guy still on the board on my side, and be able to play this, the Piloted Shredder, right out in order to start rebuilding a board presence. Alright, so he's going to get 4 imps. Alright, so we can do 9 points of damage there, plus we have 6 points there. That's 15 total. I'm sorry. We can do 7 points of damage there. My math was way off. But we can do 6 there. That's 13 damage. That's perfect. He has 13 life. And we won. So, yay. We actually had like the perfect starting hand in that. But that kind of just gives you an idea of the mechanics of the game. Of course, this is for somebody who has never seen the game before. A lot of my commentary this time around was for somebody who's never seen it. If you have seen it, you know how all that works. You probably watch people who are a lot better than me at the game. And anyway, but that's kind of my deck. It's a budget version of the Mech Mage. And if you want to see me play more Hearthstone, please check out Psdcgaming. In the coming weeks, we will be putting up more Hearthstone videos. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please click the subscribe button and the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this.